Andy Clausen.
Okay, so my friend Larry hands me my first Kerouac, which is Big Sur, and says, "This is the way you think on acid." Well, I find out 2 years later that actually Jack was coming off a alcohol run, you know. But in Big Sur, then I read On the Road, Desolation Angels, which in the introduction by Seymour Krim, he said who the characters were based on in Kerouac's books, and so I went and got poems by Corso and Ginsberg, and I already knew that the Dean Moriarty was Cody Pomeroy, and Neil Cassidy was driving Ken Kesey's bus. Well, in 1969, I was in Alaska, Ketchikan, and I found out that Kerouac had died, and I wrote this poem. Now, in the poem, I yell, Timber. That was a folk custom in Alaska. You were new in town, you'd go to the tavern and you'd yell, Timber, and that meant you buy everybody a drink and welcome to the town and the culture there. This is the night I heard Kerouac died. The night I heard he died, I had to go outside, even though it was a foul night. Ketchikan, Alaska, 48 inches of rain that October. I walked small steps on the smooth, grainless, drift wooden sidewalks like the ancient woman of ancient Cathay, trucking on to face the void in the faces of the clerks who've been brain snatched by extraterrestrial invaders, ringing up my spaghetti and wine without a word. The rain came in waves. I shouted, Timber! Moonless, dark, never enough money, dark. The alcoholic salmon wailed the cry of the sea wolf. The sawdust smoke of Ketchikan spruce stank all right. The Alcharinga Jack, London left here, ornery and desperate, missed the medieval dungeon squeakings of the green chain, working till 2 a.m. Wharf rats, they blame on Norway, scurry about the forklifts and wood skids. I buy the white-haired heir a drink. Here's to the last turn of the century. Here's to the clinkered people. Here's to fish-skin houses. Here's to sidewalks like wet driftwood. Here's to reading On the Road again at my 9 p.m. lunch. Here's to the fast colors and excitement. Here's to your adventures in a world no longer possible. Here's to you, Jack, reading London and Wolfe in a world no longer possible. Here's to a close friend I never met, a friend I touched, a friend to talk to. I like the little lights of the little street in the driving wetness, lagging at home. The jukebox is minus Lester Young blowing Madness Jubilee to wide-eyed jitterbug pilgrims. No pool hall mystics driving vehicles of apocalyptic sex. Ram and jam and nights, ecstatic, unkept rendezvous and hooky. The sadness is no longer beautiful on the wino's face. It could have been your brother's father. I just have to smile and bird plays. I just have to lid my eyes and desolation angels pass through. I just have to pull on the bottle to receive your transmission. The woody woodpecker riff of grooving high delivers me, unreproaches me, takes the weight off. Shouts, Timber! Jack! Jack Kerouac. Timber! Ketchikan, Alaska, 1969.